There's been a real revival in 80s dark fantasy movies lately, and it got me thinking. Some of the crystals in my collection totally look like they belong in that world. So in this video, I'm sharing crystals that look like they came straight out of a wizard's tower, enchanted forest, or long lost temple. Whether you're into collecting or just love that magical nostalgic aesthetic, you're in for a visual treat. This is a little bit different for me. Just wanted to do something fun and a little bit outside of the usual. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Ethan Lazzerini and I'm the author of 4 crystal books. When I think of 80s dark fantasy movies, I think of films like Labyrinth, The Dark Crystal, Return to Oz, The Neverending Story, and Willow. There's just something about the physical effects and unapologetic use of magic, the rich theatrical vibe that we rarely see in Hollywood anymore. So let's look at some of these crystals that might just be able to bring a little bit of magic back into your life again. And this is Angel Aura Quartz, and it's an enhanced stone. It's got silver and titanium coating onto clear, or in this case a milky white stone. It's very angelic, but also gives it a kind of an ethereal fairy kind of world too. And this is a point. It's probably one of my most favorite crystals in the category of auras. And this piece is a danburite crystal, which has had the Angel Aura treatment. This is unusual. It's got the most intense colours, which is caused by using more titanium. And this one gets a lot of confusion. It's amethyst that has had an Angel Aura coating put on it. So it has the purple, but then you've got these iridescent colours on the crystals. So we've got fluorite, this is the rainbow fluorite. So you can see these kind of mixtures of colours and banding, particularly the purple combined with the greenish blue is super intense and magical to me. And this piece has a lot of blue in it, which is not as common, but absolutely such a deep, mysterious looking stone. This is known as a dragon's egg or seer stone. So it's matte on this side and it's been carved from labradorite. So you've got this amazing, almost like wings of a dragonfly, a fairy, some type of dragon even. And this is an actual dragon that's been carved from labradorite. And you can see these shimmering gold and green colours appearing on this carving. Definitely dragon energy. This is another aura crystal, and it's also known as indigo aura or celestial aura. And it has this kind of deep inky blue colour to it, and then it also has a sort of purple violet reflection to it. So here's a closer look at the crystal. Extremely magical, fairy, princess, magical realm vibes. And this is a little point that has also been turned from quartz into a indigo aura. If you're enjoying this video so far, could you please give it a thumbs up and share it with any fantasy loving wizards in your life? And the legend says that you'll receive a blessing in the next 7 days. This is an emerald, which has been cut into this kind of giant gemstone shape. And I just love the veins on this. It's got this shimmering colour as well, which is, it's not gem quality, it's not transparent. It still kind of has that vibe of kind of emerald green forest treasure. This is bismuth, and even though it occurs naturally, these pieces are usually lab grown, so they will grow the bismuth crystals and they form into these crazy, almost science fiction looking crystals. This looks like it could be a castle, a pyramid, a tower. And this piece has been done to look like a geode, a simulated geode. And it almost looks like there's a whole city inside of it. And again, you've got these metallic rainbow colours, very dark crystal, very kind of futuristic take on fantasy as well. Okay, so this is shamanic dream quartz, and the inclusions inside this crystal will vary. And one of the reasons I love this one is it looks like an autumnal forest inside. You can literally see trees on some type of mountain. I'm hoping you can see that. The most beautiful earthy colours. Very elven forest. And this is another piece of shamanic dream quartz, which has different minerals inside of it. Okay, and looks like another world inside a crystal, some type of portal stone. Now amethyst, and you may notice some black or smoky clouds in here, so it's a mixture of amethyst with some smoky quartz in there. And this is a Bolivian amethyst, I believe. And of course this is the most accessible stone to anyone. It's the deep purples, violets, giving really strong kind of 80s fantasy vibes here, and treasure chest. And this is black kyanite, and the way it grows, it's giving sort of dragon energy, dragon scales, but also does make me think of the throne from Game of Thrones series. Really kind of nice shard sort of shapes. This is a wet opal, so that is an opal that has to be stored in water, so it came in this little vial, which is very magical, and you have to keep it in a distilled water. You can take it out briefly, but it can't be let to dry or it will crack and it will shrink. Can you see it? So this is an Ethiopian opal, and it is quite tricky to catch the colours in here, and I did get this ethically sourced and fairly traded. It is absolutely wild. Looks like it is bursting with magic and constantly shifting in these kind of rainbow colours. Looks like something from a dwarf's mines. It made you think of a certain crystal from from The Hobbit. And yeah, I just love the cut of it. One of the biggest investments in my collection, I think. Next we've got selenite, a nice easily available stone. You can usually get very large pieces. This kind of looks like a seeing stone, some type of magical crystal ball. And then this piece has been cut into this double terminated crystal. This kind of almost laser effect. Very 80s fantasy special effects look. And this is a sapphire, and it's been cut into a stone and polished. It's very hard to photograph, but as you can see, it's a star sapphire. So it has this effect when it gets hit by light, causing a 6-pointed star to appear. So perfect for the crown of some king or queen. It's called specular hematite, and it doesn't look like other types of hematite. It's got this slightly iridescent greeny blue colour to it, caused again by tiny little crystals that are formed on the surface. And it's very dark crystal to me. Looks like something from the Shadowlands. So this is a bit of a mysterious one. It's another aura crystal, but I don't know the name of it. It's a metallic purple. I do have cobalt aura, which is deep blue with purple and gold, but this is purple and gold with no blue. And it has this amazing texture to it that looks like phoenix feathers or dragon scales. It's kind of got a labyrinth energy to it to me, something I can imagine the Goblin King giving to someone. And this is a black opal. Do hope this is natural. It's hard to be sure. I think it is. It's not too perfect looking. See these flashes of rainbow colour that are inside the black stone, and it's been cut for a piece of jewellery there. And this is called Mexican Fire Opal, and the opals are in some type of white matrix which is coming off of my hands a bit, and it has this amazing sort of portal energy. Looks like something the elves would keep. Absolutely stunning, intense colours, blues and greens. I don't know what more says dark wizard than a piece of black obsidian, and this reminds me of the texture in the Lord of the Rings films for Saruman's tower. It looked like it was carved from obsidian. And then you can get these black obsidian crystal balls that really give a kind of a sorcerer kind of energy. Does anyone know what this is? So this is called Tashurmagite, and most of it is lab grown. I was given this as a gift. A family member found this in an antique shop with a bunch of minerals that this person must have given away. And I have never seen a piece like this before. And it even has what looks like a rock base with these intense purple reddish stones, absolutely out of this world, and these pyramid crystals growing on top. Again, I don't know if this is a natural piece because it doesn't have the usual base. It does appear to be growing on a real rock, perhaps that's how they did it, and it's very kind of dark crystal to me. Almost looks like a philosopher's stone or alchemist's laboratory type of crystal, and it's absolutely massive. This is a Tashamagite geode, and it's definitely lab grown. Crystals on the outside, and here's the base where they use some type of grey material to grow the crystal into shape. It's that intense berry purple, very never-ending story to me. And this is cathedral quartz, which actually looks like a giant castle in the sky or on a huge mountain somewhere, and it's fairy tale castle energy. You can see the turrets there and the main tower in the center. Absolutely stunning. And we've got celestite as well that has this kind of ethereal energy to it. Very magical, very kind of elven, something in the woods, very misty blue colour. This is my Super 7, also known as Melody's Stone. Mine's unusual because it's so dark, it's so smoky, and I just loved how dark it was. It has these glittering minerals inside of it and little tiny crystals. Absolutely so mysterious looking and magical. This is a laboratory grown gemstone and it is called cubic zirconia. You see a hexagonal shape to it, and this is a common substitute for diamonds or other precious gemstones that they want to simulate. They will just change the colour, and it looks very kind of never-ending story to me. Slightly artificial energy to it, which is very typical of 80s dark fantasy. So this is called spirit quartz, and these are not too hard to find. Sometimes they have lavender colours. This one is just quartz with a bit of a milky white, and very fairy energy, very fey. Gives this kind of magical crystal cave feel, covered in these tiny druzy crystals. Next up we've got merlinite, and yes, that is named after a very famous wizard you might have heard of, and it's got this kind of milky white mixed with black and grey, and this one has all these little mini geodes, druzy geodes inside of it. Pretty intense and quite dark looking, brooding. Almost looks like a storm cloud. But this is known as a few names. It is an enhanced crystal with this metallic effect, and it's sometimes known as titanium quartz or titanium aura or titanium rainbow aura, and the colours change. It has this kind of burnt, it's almost giving like something slightly otherworldly, science fiction sort of energy to it actually. This is another piece, and this piece as well, it's got a lighter colour and more gold tones to it. Again, looks like kind of some type of artefact that you found somewhere. This is a geode point, so it is a crystal geode with these kind of druzy, glittery crystals, and it's just been carved into a point shape. It's got this soft sort of lavender grey colour to it. Again, it just makes me think of some kind of fairy portal, some kind of mystical fairy realm world where this crystal would be growing. And these crystals I classify as bi-auras because they combine two types of aura crystal in one, and this has the sunshine yellow combined with an amethyst or purple aura. Unfortunately, even though this crystal is stunning, it is not a genuine aura. It's had some type of treatment, but it's not made with precious or semi-precious metals, but I still love it. The twin shape just makes me think of Neverending Story. It is a genuine bi-aura, so this is half celestial aura, and half rose aura, and it's also a double terminated crystal. Again, looks like something that you would find in some temple somewhere, or be given by a priestess or a wizard. Let me know which crystal gave you the strongest dark fantasy vibes, or if you know a crystal that you thought should have been added to my list. Please hit like if you like this video, and if you're not quite ready to leave this fantasy realm, I do have several immersive guided fantasy themed meditations on my channel, where you can enter a mystical crystal temple or enchanted forest. I also have lots of guides to building your crystal collection with metaphysical and spiritual information if you're interested in it. These should be appearing on screen now, all linked below this video.